What is up, everyone? This is Jay's production. We are interviewing Hankmixedit. He is the sound behind everyone in the 831, and I am super glad to be interviewing you. Thank you so much for your time and all that.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Thanks for making the time to come through.
First, start off with why you started producing music in the first place.
I started producing music. Music's always been in my family, you know? My dad always played the piano. My mom played the guitar. My grandfather played the cello, you know. Everyone in my family is somehow connected to music. My grandfather on my mom's side was even president of the jazz festival here in Monterey.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And he started the blues festival too. That was his brainchild. And
really?
yeah. And I never got to meet him. He passed before I was born, but he was always kind of an entity in my family. People revered him, you know, and respected him. And so I always grew up, in a sense, trying to emulate his stories, you know?
Yeah.
And so music's always been in the background, you know? But I started writing my songs and doing, you know, a little production, a little recording and everything when I was 16 years old, just for fun.
Oh, from 16?
I mean? Yeah, when I was 16, just recording my homies on like YouTube beats or whatever, you know what I mean? And always trying to get it to sound right, not understanding what was going on, using Audacity, you know, if people remember Audacity.
Oh,
yeah. Audacity was the,
yeah, because I'm 23 and in high school, I tried to produce music and all that, but I just couldn't understand it. It was a little bit too difficult for me, and yeah, so that's why I switched to photography and videography. That's a little bit something I can understand.
You know, that's funny. That's funny because I always wanted to edit videos. You know, I edited like Counter-Strike videos when I was a kid, and I love video editing, but I never had an eye for videography. But like all my shots came out terrible. They looked awful. You know what I mean? I just never had that eye for it through the camera. You know?
No, yeah. Yeah. Because well, I feel like it's the same way with you, but like with photography and videography, it allows me to like get creative and use my head and to get like certain angles and all of that. And I'm assuming it's like that for music and all that.
In a certain sense, with sound, your ears are a lot like your eyes. You know? In that they fatigue, you know, you can get used to a certain level of loudness. I don't know if you've ever fallen asleep at the movie theater.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah.
But they're used to it. They can get used to a level of, you know, light, like your eyes. You know, how loud something is, how bright something is, all that. You know, and so yeah, I feel like the practices are very similar. But sometimes I think in branding it's different because what people hear is sometimes very subjective compared to what people see, you know what I mean? As far as, you know, the quality or production or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever part of it you're in. I feel like people respond to the visual element, you know, a lot faster than hearing, like, you know.
No, yeah, because I've been researching on, I just started shooting music videos and all of that, and that's kind of what got me into the path of interviewing producers, musical artists, and just everyone in the industry. Oh shoot, I lost the thought. Yeah, I can't get it back.
You're good.
All this fine. This is my first day.
It's all good.
But yeah, just I always wanted to understand more the industry from a producer standpoint and all that.
Yeah.
Because it's very fascinating. I love to learn things and all that, and coming from someone who's been in here in the industry for multiple years, you know, it's nice hearing something that's not like, oh, I'm fresh in, oh, everything's easy, or so freaking hard and all that. So yeah, it's nice to hear actual experience and all that from the industry.
Yeah, I feel like I do have a unique story, you know what I mean? But yeah.
To follow up the unique story part, how did you start producing music? Like, was it just like because of your family? Or did you just find it naturally?
I feel like, well, I started with the podcast. On the door here, I'm not sure if it's in the shop, but on the door here it says slide through, you know? And because I was video editing and I wanted to shoot video, you know, I was doing the podcast and helping them manage their YouTube channels. I edited for different YouTube channels in the past, you know? And it was getting a little following in the area, and I got to meet all kinds of cool people. Some of their names are on the door. You know, meet all kinds of people in the area, different entrepreneurs, business owners, rappers, artists, anybody could come through and just have an interview here in this room, you know?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, and it was fun. Even if you were just some random, you know, you could hop on the podcast and talk about whatever you wanted, you know? And eventually, you know, there were rappers on the podcast. There were rappers who hosted the podcast, and I had some recording equipment, and it was always in the back of my head since high school that I wanted to do a recording studio. I wanted to do something more for the area. I wanted to record something and record artists from different areas, and just bring a certain quality to the area. You know, maybe that was what was missing at the time in my head, is what I thought, you know. The music's starting to roll out, people are getting there, but what's popular and what's not popular, there's not a consistency, you know what I mean? It's not consistent. There's not a consistent amount of artists dropping all the time. Some people are getting locked up, some people are quitting, some people, you know what I mean? They can't get venues, all this stuff. And even now, you know, it's difficult to get venues, and we're still fighting that battle, you know, and trying to make the music scene more tangible and real for listeners and people in the area, you know?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, what I just started recording, you know, it started with like Bart Pimpson, you know, he raps from Seaside, people know him. He's the first guy that paid me. And then Miggy on the podcast, Miggy, really great rapper, dope battle rapper, dope lyricist in general, you know. He's recording with me all the time, boom, boom, boom.
Battle rapper, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Miggy's dope, man. He's got some of the, he's one of the best rappers alive. I kept telling him, you know what I mean? But he's on my top 5, but he said fuck my top 5, so. But yeah, it was recording him a lot, you know, and my first real album drop was with him. The first album I mixed all the way through, and it sounds all right, you know, it's cool. But from there, I linked up with Above Apollo, you know, and he had his brand and his studio, Apollo Tracks, and I worked with him for a while. He gave me, you know, all this game, taught me everything I know now about running my business and mixing songs, everything, top to bottom. He you know what I mean, gave me a real blueprint to work with, you know, and he introduced me to a lot of people in the area. Got my name out there, and once his spot closed down, people just didn't stop hitting us up. They didn't stop hitting me up, and they just kept hitting me up, and they just kept boom, 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 and now I'm here. I haven't looked up since then, but people just kept hitting me up. I'm very lucky in that, you know.
No, yeah, because I found you through another artist, 4V, and yeah, I really like the sound and how you mix things, and just the production of everything. I'm shooting with another artist, Elijah, next month.
Oh yeah, Elijah's my guy, man. Elijah's dope.
His music,
that's my dog.
His music is really, really good.
Yeah, I've been recording Elijah since he was a young kid, you know. I met him through Apollo too. Apollo had been recording him since he was, you know, even younger, and and he'd been making music a long time, and yeah, even when the spot closed down, Apollo was like, you got to record him. You got to find a place. You got to find a way to make a spot, record him, you know. So once that happened, I came here and kept recording. People kept hitting me up. just kept going.
No, yeah, because my girlfriend, she's supporting all of this, but she doesn't really like the rap too much.
Oh, yeah,
she wants me to switch genres a little bit, so she definitely loves the R&B way more than the gangster rap or the rap or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be shooting a few
Elijah's
songs.
good for that. Yeah, no, Elijah's good for the R&B stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has an amazing voice, an amazing voice. I was telling them in the other room that, like, yeah, I don't care for his rapping. You know, he raps a little bit, but it's his voice. That's what I'm there for.
Yeah.
And
he feels the same way.
That's what they were saying too.
he likes to sing way more than he likes to rap. That's just how he is. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and
you can tell. I feel like. You know.
Oh yeah. Because I deep dove into his album. Which, I found out some of them produced. And did you produce anything on that album?
Yeah, I did. I mixed the whole thing. I recorded and mixed the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so, yeah.
No, I listened to that entire album, like I'm not trying to glaze or anything, but I listened to it maybe like 2 or 3 times. It was honestly a really good album.
Dope.
And yeah, it was.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Because it's like plus the late night drives, and then I'm hanging out with my chick and all that. It's like, yeah, that's definitely like it's a mood setter.
Yeah, Elijah sets the mood for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. Elijah's the guy for, like, I love his voice, the way that he approaches songwriting too, his lyrics. Yeah, he's just a dope artist. For sure.
No, yeah, I can't wait to work with him because, I want to do a little bit more story-based video with his songs and all that. Not to make it too much like a stereotypical music video.
Yeah.
Because, I want to give him the respect the song deserves because I like the song a lot, so it's like, fuck, I want to put the effort and energy into it.
Yeah.
Because, he asked me to choose a few songs and I chose a few bangers.
Dope.
What was it? I chose.
Which songs did you choose?
Pull it up. I found out those two in the other room did Out of Time and Better Hype.
Yeah, Travis is the coldest producer in the area for sure. I mean, Travis has versatility, everything. He made all those beats. Out of Time. Yeah.
They were really, really good, and those two definitely stuck out to me. And I asked them for an interview, and I'm gonna be setting that up soon.
Yeah, you got to. I asked him even. I was like, "Hey, do you want to get in on this interview?" He was like, "I got a headache today." You know, I'm like, "All right, man. You got a headache. Yeah.
No, because just dropping it out of the blue and all that, because I didn't, like I said in the beginning, I didn't really want this interview to be super uptight or anything.
Yeah.
So, just like talking to each other, because it's, I want to hear from you, I want to learn all that. And the last one is going to be Say No More on Lisha's album.
Say No More is so
freaking good.
I like that one. Say No More is dope.
Those are the 3 songs I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I chose bangers.
Yeah, those are all bangers. Or 2 out of those 3 Trav beats too.
Yeah.
Even better.
When I told him that, he was like, for real? I was like, yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Trav's dope, man.
Well, since you produced a lot of the album and everything, do you have any inspiration for your work? Do you draw them from TV, social media, other producers?
I definitely draw inspiration from a lot of artists, and the way that artists work. You know what I mean? There's certain characteristics of certain people that I really I try to emulate. You know, as far as the quality of my music, I really do try to emulate the Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle's Victory Lap. I feel like that's one of the best produced albums in hip hop. I feel like the way it sounds, the way good. The instruments are balanced, everything. It's just, it's like classic West Coast, but pushed to a certain limit. And I really, I dig it, you know? There's just so many sounds to latch onto as you're listening through the whole thing. There's so many different themes, you know, musically.
I like you even more because you have that, you like the West Coast sound.
Yeah.
I love the West Coast sound.
Yeah, it's the best, man.
My dad, he pretty much raised us on all 90s R&B, rap, and he just told us the history for rap and all of that.
Yeah.
And that's all we grew up was the West Coast sound. And to this day, I love it.
Yeah,
I love the West
Coast.
Coast.
It's so dope. I feel like it's got such a vibe and a punch to it at the same time. You know, it
makes you want to get up and dance and get with it. You know, have fun.
And it's casual. It's not heavy-handed either. You know, I like it. It's kind of it's like function music. You know.
Because whenever I have friends driving with me and all that, I pride myself on my music and my playlist is I only have heat, and a lot of it is West Coast sound, and it gets the car hyped, it gets it
gets you ready, you know, it gets you moving, exactly like yeah. I feel like with the beats that Travis and I make together, we love taking themes and ideas from different West Coast artists, different sounds, but like just musical themes from these regions in rap, and meshing them together and pushing it to its limits, you know what I mean? Giving people something that's familiar, but it still feels new, you know, feels like a new direction.
Because, one of the songs that I listed, it was, I know it was sampled from somewhere. I recognize the sample. But it was totally the sound of it. It was new. It was different. It played on to the sample and all that, but it was its own sound and all that. And Elijah, he killed it on the beat and all that. It was. That's why I can picture the sound and hear it in my head.
Yeah.
I have a couple more questions I have some more. I have fun questions.
It's good.
So, what's an easy, if someone wants to start producing music, what's an easy way for them to start learning and start actually producing music?
I would say take into consideration what level of musical understanding or appreciation or wherever you are in relation to the music. Take that into consideration when jumping in, because there's all kinds of avenues in music, you know what I mean? There's all different ways. You don't have to be a producer that composes. You can be a producer that, you know what I mean, mixes or does quality control. Or you don't have to be a rap artist. You can be a songwriter. You can, you know what I mean? You can rap singing songs for other people, you know? There's all different elements of music production that need to be filled, all these different niches. And I feel like if people considered more not what they wanted from music, but how music relates to them, how it translates to them, you know? How are you as a listener? Do you listen to all the individual instruments? Do you listen to the little things? Do you listen to the reverb? Do you like the beat? Do you pay attention to the drums? You know what I mean? What pops out to you is going to guide you in what you have expertise in, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I found mixing, is like I'm adjusting audio on a podcast, I'm editing videos, I already have these skills. And then ever since I was a kid, I'm listening to, you know what I mean, Michael Jackson, Quincy Jones's production. I'm able to hear beats and I have a musical inclination that makes it easy for me to do my job and mix songs and pull these musical themes and produce things, you know what I mean? So wherever you are in music production, whether you want to be a songwriter, a singer, a studio musician, you know what I mean? Whatever niche you want to fill, consider what your understanding is first, and jump into what feels natural, you know?
Okay.
Because it's not all about the money. You make money when you're doing something that comes easy, you know?
No, yeah, and No, yeah, and I mean, I'm not charging for music videos or anything. I enjoy the stuff. I enjoy using my head, being creative, because it's pushing me in a way that's, I don't normally, with work, it's not hitting my creative side. It's, more just, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I'm doing all of this stuff, because it makes me creative. It pushes me to do more stuff and all that.
Yeah, make sense of what already makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's why I stopped producing music. I'll just be a listener. I'll just be a listener.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes you're like, I'm gonna be, you know what I mean, the listener of my homie's music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's your role. Like, maybe you're the listener. Maybe you're the guy that's like, hey, I was slapping it in the car and it just don't hit. And that's enough.
Because
like, that's a part of the music production process too.
Oh yeah. Because that's what I was telling 4V, like I have a three tests. It has to bump on the phone speaker, it has to bump on the headphones, and it has to bump in the car.
That's
it hits
right.
all three, perfect.
That's right. I always, my process, I know, someone that taught me, they definitely were like making sure it hit on the headphones, making sure it hit on the phone, all that. But honestly, I only listen to music in the car. So I just do the car test. I'm like, all right, it hits in the car, it's gonna hit in the speakers, or it's gonna hit in the phone speaker, it's gonna hit in the, because I don't know, but maybe my shit sounds terrible on AirPods. But yeah.
I have some fun questions. Do you have a favorite genre of music to work on?
I love R&B.
R&B?
I feel like you can tell too. Like, I love messing with effects on R&B. Just, there's so much space to work with, and I feel like there's it's also so musical, and recording it is just fun. Recording R&B is fun. Some people are perfectionists, and that can get old, but overall it's fun.
Yeah, because we were in there for, like a rap recording, and that was really fun. Just hearing it on the speakers and just the vibe of just hearing them mixing and mashing, just all that stuff. So that was fun. So I can't even imagine just being an R&B session and all that. That would be pretty fun, actually.
It's fun, yeah. I feel like they have like a certain musical inclination. You gotta have a certain musical inclination to sing, and rap sessions feel a lot like rehearsals. Like, it's about them rehearsing their bars, it's about them getting it right, boom, boom, boom. And R&B sessions really feel like you're trying to capture a certain emotion. Like, you feel the pressure as a tracking engineer of trying to capture that emotion, trying to catch that. And there's elements of that in hip-hop too, and like melodic hip-hop and rap and all that. You want to have the right energy. Sometimes the first recording's just the best one, because they had the most energy on it. But
and you're ready for like a fucking 2-hour session. You're fucking caffeinated. You're all ready to go. It's first take.
First take, and you got it.
Well, if R&B is your favorite music to work on, is R&B your favorite music genre?
Not really, honestly. What I like to listen to, jazz. Jazz is nice. I just like listening to it, listening to the mix, listening to technical elements, and just being a listener sometimes, just having it on, because of just how much, I always appreciate how much emotion is packed into each instrument in a jazz composition,
Oh yeah.
And I also played in a jazz band, and I went to a jazz school for bass.
Oh, sure.
So I understand it, I like it, I like funk music, a lot of the oldies, but I mainly listen to hip-hop for sure. Hip-hop is a big inspiration, rap music in general, big in my life.
To go off of that, if you can, what's your top 5 favorite artists across. I hate to do it to you, but all genres of music. Your top 5 artists.
That's tough. Top 5 artists, just in general, or to work with?
Just in general.
All right. So top 5 artists. Leonardo da Vinci. No, I'm playing. Probably Michael Jackson. I like Michael Jackson. I like his music. I grew up with it as a kid, and it always hits. You know, in the car,
it really
in
does.
the AirPods, on the phone speaker. It's on all counts, you know.
Yeah, it really doesn't miss.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
Nipsey Hussle is always in rotation. I like his music. I like the way it's produced. I like how it sounds. I try to get that sound when I'm mixing, you know. I really do. Kendrick Lamar, of course. Kendrick Lamar is dope, and it's not just off the recent hype. People that know me, I'm just saying, people that know me know I've been listening to him since I was in high school, you know, since I was a young guy.
Heck yeah, I've been listening to Kendrick Lamar when it was like on Saints. I was playing Saints Row.
Yeah.
I was playing like the old ass GTA, Saints Row, listening to Kendrick on the
Kendrick on the
radio.
GTA and
Exactly.
collard greens on the GTA radio.
I've been a fan since then. Before the PS4, before PS5, it was GTA 5 on the PS3. I was listening to Kendrick on that.
Yeah, man, the PS3 days were dope, man. The free online. Remember that? You could get online for free.
I'm old enough to know that. To remember that. I know. Because, my younger brother, he's asking me, he's like, hey, I'll give you cash if you can pay my PSN. I'm like, dude, you have a PS4? Isn't it free? He's like, nah,
no,
it's not free. I'm like, what?
That should be illegal. You're already paying for the internet, and then you have to pay for access. That should be illegal. I'm just saying.
Well, on the Xbox side, there's the Game Pass. At first, it was like $30 a month for unlimited games, all the games in the library. They bumped it up to it was like $70, $80 now a month.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I don't play video games anymore, man. It feels probably not that.
I play the same video game. I don't buy new ones.
Yeah, no, I play the old ones, man. I play like, Wolfenstein, Counter-Strike. You know, like the oldies. I can't believe they're old now, you know?
It's not even CS no more. It's CS2.
That's crazy. I've been playing since Source, man. That was an old game.
Oh,
man.
God.
I played that game hardcore. Yeah, if you know, you know. I don't want to get too off track, but yeah, I played that video game.
Dude, I'm only 23 and I feel so old knowing that. Do you have any like dream producer collab that you would want to work with anybody?
That's a really tough question, because there are a few producers I would really like to work with. Some of them aren't around anymore, you know, but I would love to work with Pierre Bourne.
Ooh, I'm so glad you didn't choose the top 5 famous ones. You know,
Pierre is something else, man. He's dope. I've been listening to Pierre shit since high school, and you know, that's always in rotation somewhere. I don't know.
Oh yeah, his sound is definitely him. It's definitely unique to him, and it's all the music that I've heard him produce. It's so freaking good. It's so freaking good.
Yeah, Pierre Bourne is for sure a producer collab I would want. Just because I would want to see what kind of crazy shit we'd make, you know?
Oh,
I want to hear him on make a West Coast banger, you know? That would be cool, right? Don't the people want to Hear that? I think it would be cool.
Honestly, yeah, I would listen to West Coast Peter Bourne. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Wouldn't that be dope?
oh.
I think it would be dope.
This one, you don't have to answer it if you don't want to.
Okay.
But do you have a favorite artist to work with? Elijah? No hesitation, no nothing.
I've been recording Elijah way too long for me to not say Elijah. Elijah's been committed. He's probably the longest standing artist I got, you know? And I tell all my artists they're my favorite to work with, but no, I'm playing. But yeah, Elijah, I feel like I like working with his music. I like the way he works. We've worked together for so long that there's just almost like a sixth sense, you know. We just know, like, it's you know, our communication is really good when we're in session. When we get together and we make some really dope shit.
No, yeah, and I mean the music speaks, you know, for itself. You know, it definitely shows that because because you know, I mean, for local artists, you know, it's for me, it's always like I'm always a little hesitant with local artists because it's not what I'm used to listening to, you know, more professional, the bigger name artists and all that. But
Yeah.
Elijah definitely caught my ear and all
No, yeah, Elijah's something else, and he's one of the first artists I ever recorded. I think that's why I like recording him so much too. Is because he's one of the first, and I built so many of my habits around how he records. You know, I record him probably the most consistently, the most frequently out of any artist in the area, because he just shows up.
If you want to leak something, is he coming out? Is he working on anything?
Nah, I haven't seen him. No.
Last question. Do you have a dream artist collab? I'll open up to dead or alive. Anyone.
I got to fulfill a dream artist collab of mine. I always wanted to work with Caesar, you know, God rest his soul. I've been listening to his music since I was a kid, and it was a blessing to be able to work with him. He was a dope artist. He was a dope rapper, really talented. You could just hear the talent every time he approached any beat, you know? Yeah, that was something I always wanted to do, so I'm glad I got that in. But an artist I'd want to work with that I haven't yet. Dead or alive?
Dead or alive? I opened it up. I don't know if it's easier or harder.
Man, it's tough. I don't know. I got a list, man. Young Dolph, Lil Yace. Lil Yace, man. Honestly, Lil Yace. I feel like the final answer is Lil Yace and C are probably the two artists that I wanted to collab with the most when I was in high school. Because, yeah, they just make dope shit. And I like the West Coast sound, you know?
No, yeah. It really sucks because my homegirl, that's her cousin.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even tell me or anything. She didn't even put me on. Nothing. She didn't even put me on game or anything. Nothing.
Oh,
so
man.
I'm a little upset at her. But
who, Lil Yace? Or
the other artist.
Oh, Caesar, yeah,
Caesar.
Yeah, he was dope, man. He was something else. That guy was really something else. Like, when you heard him rap, it sounded like he was like possessed almost or something, you know? Like, he could just rap his ass off. That nigga could rap his ass off. Like they just don't make them like that anymore, you know.
I had to do it. I had to do a double take on a lot of his songs because I'm like, hold on, did I hear this right? I'm like, oh shit, I gotta restart this.
Yeah, and he'd like the way he stacked, the way he spit his bars, and he climbed the beat, and the way that he said just these slick ass things in his songs where you're just like, you know what I mean? Like,
he hit those bars perfectly. Oh my, he was a really, really talented artist, and
yeah, I'm really glad I got to work with him just because ever since I was a kid, I always listened to his music and thought, what if he was on something like this? Like, what if it sounded like, you know what I mean? Because I always heard his rapping ability. Like, he could rap his ass off. He could rap with the best of them. Like, what if he was on some, you know what I mean? Just like some crazy shit, you know what I mean? And so I got to do a few of those records with him. Like, just some shit that,
any notable ones for people to check out?
Well, Drop Ski is a classic. That one's dope. My favorite song, though, by him was Mission Impossible. It's on YouTube. That one's dope.
Okay.
That one's dope.
I don't think I've heard that one, so I'm gonna check that out. Wow. I don't give a fuck if my girlfriend says, yeah, I'm gonna slap that in the car.
Yeah, that one's dope. Yeah. But yeah, it's a shame, man. That shit hurt for real.
No, I have mixed judgment on that entire thing, and to be honest, it's just I just put my condolences out to my homegirl and her family.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm not worried about the politics or anything surrounding that. It's my friend. It's, you know, I care about her and her family, and I want to make sure they're all right first before anything. Well, before we end this on anything, do you have anyone you want to shout out? Anything? You know, Instagram.
Shout out Travis. He's the dopest producer in the area. You got to tap in with him if you want your issue. You know what I mean?
Let's get this a little personal.
Yeah. Shout out to Travis. You know, get your issue. You have to. He's the coldest producer in the area, probably in the state, in my opinion. You know, but let's see. Shout out Kari. You know, he's dope. You know, I'm terrible at these.
Shout out your Instagram.
Oh yeah, Hankmixedit. Hankmixedit. I have my booking link in the bio if you want to get your songs done here, along with, you know, if you want your name on the door here, on the legendary door. Get it, Hankmixedit.
Yeah, and honestly, just from talking to you and talking to the other producers, definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the money. And it's not. And
he's a listener.
A straight listener.
He's a listener. So if you want him as a fan, you have to record with him.
I mean, well, plus two, I looked at your Instagram. That's how I found Elijah. That's how I found a few other people. I DM'd them. Hopefully I get some work with them.
Yeah.
Because then, I mean, shit, you might be seeing me more often.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely put you on some artists after this. Yeah. Slap you some unreleased.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah. This was a good time.